So today we're going to show you how we use black box options. So when you sign on to black box, this is the first things you see: chat room, alerts, alert log. But today we're concentrating on options. So let's go ahead and click options. Show you how this works. All right, so this is your options flow. Actually, let me unfilter everything. So this is your options flow: calls, puts, everything. And we're watching this all day. I'm going to go ahead and click options news as well. Just want to show you exactly how we use this. So I've got all news, options news. So this is streaming all day, live, fly on the wall, which is the fly on the wall costs you, a pretty good bit of money. It's free on Black Box. So you see healthy call activity in GNC is share C strength. Excuse me, I'm a little stopped up today. Baker Hughes and GE, put volume heavy and directional, etc., etc. So we're watching this flow all day. Let me show you what these means. Click the question mark. Tells you what blocks and sweeps are, what the yellow means, the purple means, what the white means. Now, a lot of people don't like to see the puts. For whatever reason, they don't want to see it. So I'm going to go ahead and filter those out. Uncheck puts. So now it's all calls. What I'm going to do next, some people want to see the big ones, which are the purple and the yellow. So like Duncan, for example, just got a sweep for 15K, 51K on the 6750s. Oh, no, sorry, 167.50, 162.50. So these are things we're looking for all day long. Over here is your top 20. Now let me give you an example of one we played today. We followed Facebook. Oh, there it is. So this is what we played. One of the many we played, actually. So right here, above the ask, AA, that's what that means. So this sweep was $119,000 above the ask. Next sweep, 45 seconds later, another 53,000 above the ask. Again, a minute later, sweep 120,000 above the ask. 187.50s for March 16th. Seemed a little aggressive. Little farther out of the money than I normally go, but we followed them. Stock was over here this morning. We did this, so it's a decent day. So again, we're going to go to all options. GLW, it's had 10, all on the same strike. May 18th, $30 calls. I didn't play these. It's not moving like I'd like to see it move. This first sweep, $1.03, $1.05, $1, $3, $5, $5 hours later. That's not what I'm generally looking for, but it may be a good play. Netflix, let's look at that. A lot of 285s for 518. See, these were going for 2050, 2050, 2055. So I'm looking for the ones that are moving just a little bit faster generally. MU, a lot of good call activity today. Let's see if we can find a consistent date. Looks like 316s, 4650s. One of them above the ask. So 4650s. This one's $1.80 roughly. Same. A little less above the ask. Sweep, nice sweeps. Good flow. We've had a lot of people play MU. We've done really well with MU over the last year or two. You see some 60s coming in here for October. All these are on the ask. A couple of them on the bid, but most of these are on the ask. Some above the ask. So right now, this is the top 20 you know, defined by dollars calls. Here's puts, MDXG. Haven't seen that today. Haven't looked at it. Let's get the filter back on puts. So you're looking for consistency, right? Look at all these $5 puts for March and April. Again, not really seeing the price of those move. Actually, the 420s were at 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents. So you're seeing some movement there. But let's go back to calls for right now. That's what everybody wants to look at. Again, I run mine with everything. So this is, I like to see the puts. I like to see all flow. That's just how I trade. Not everybody's that way. And we just added this filter last night. We also just added historical. So we can go back. We'll look at LRCX. We'll show you an example of some really, really good flow. This last Monday, the stock's at 169.63. They're buying 177.50s. Ask. Contracts at 95 cents, goes to $1, $1.30. So you see the urgency there, right? Now that, by the end of that week, which ended on what, 216? That was 212. So yeah, 216. The stock was at 188. So those contracts were 10 to 1. So that's the kind of flow I'm personally looking for. Like I say, those contracts ended up 1,000%. I'm not saying anybody held them for 1,000% or anything like that. I'm just saying that's the kind of flow we're looking for. And you know, if you followed that correctly, you still had a good trade, no matter if you held all week or not. I know that Tuesday was really bumpy, so a lot of people didn't hold. I actually didn't play it, to be honest with you. I seen the flow, called out the flow, didn't like the market last week, and I thought that was a little aggressive out of the money, so I kind of chickened out. But just showing you what we're looking for, that's a great example. So that's under history. And if you just want to see the good ones, there again, you can take out puts. And that really just shows this day right here. That's what we're looking for. Let's go back to all options. Let's go ahead and put this back on. I'll leave puts off for right now, but I still want to see everything else. So basically, let's pull up a Q chart. This is what I was eyeing today. Let's go to the drawing tool out. I was watching this break. Had a little double top early, 166.23 roughly. You can just see what it did after it finally came down, consolidated, boom. So, but if that, you know, most of the time, and I'm always playing options with that. I just wanted to have that out there in case I wanted to make a quick trade while I'm doing this video. So again, this is flow constantly. Snap. So just since we've been doing this video, 3 minutes ago, snap. Sizable put spread and snap as a position is adjusted. Click that, read more. This is live. This is the one that was at the top when we first started doing the video. So this is going to stream all day long. You also got ratings, so you can see upgrades, downgrades live. 1237 Xterra upgraded to buy from hold at Stifle. So Stifle. Anyway, back to just options, but we do have live upgrades and downgrades as well. Let me show y'all how to get on Discord. Now the black box chat room itself, it's mainly for stocks. We've got hundreds over here on Discord. Very, very good traders showing you live what they're trading, talking live, educating all day. Let's go ahead. Show y'all a little bit about what's going on in there. Somebody just opened a Tesla position. So we will show y'all on Wall Street. He's had some monster calls today, monster swings. I'm in Dallas this week, so I have not traded like I normally would trade. So you can see him in here talking about the flow that they're following. You will see some chit chat. There's somebody talking about the GLWs. Let's go see what everybody's trading today. Yeah, we bought this morning. McDonald's was one of the first plays out of the gate. It's been a good trade. We call this 100% Friday. Elisa got hers, bought at 30, sold at 65. 25% gainer. He didn't trust himself today. That's okay. He still made 25%. J&J, this is one that I on Wall Street got in this morning. They're talking about Tesla sweeps. Very active chat room. We will show y'all, they're talking about HPQ. On Wall Street got his 300 on Adobe from his overnight swing. There's where he opened at the McDonald's this morning in J&J. Here's one of his swings, Adobe 277.50. So you'll see a lot of those. You'll see a lot of confirms. I'm not going to keep scrolling, but you'll see tons of them. Zekia had a good day. Okay, yeah, Zekia. He's up 12.28 for the day. This has been 80% on Tesla. So a lot of Friday expirations being traded today. Got a few things for further out. Facebook, we did buy that Facebook that we showed you the flow over. Let's go back and look at that again. Actually, let's pull Facebook up. Let's see what the chart looks like. So we did follow that flow. We followed this early this morning. Oh, I'm still on historical. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I knew something was going on. They're still coming in above the asks. 185s. This is the ones we followed. Above the ask, above the ask, above the ask. Chart looks good. If the market holds up, we'll probably catch a couple bucks off those. And let me show you all how to use Discord. So most of you will you'll show up in the waiting room from BlackBox. You're going to be right here. I'm going to send you a message and say, hey, what's your BlackBox name? If your BlackBox name is Bob Smith and you come to Discord and your name is Big Fat Trades, I don't know who you are, right? So you need to tell me. I'm going to send you a DM. Right here is going to be your DMs. This is all pretty easy. You're going to click this cube. It's going to bring this up. Oh, somebody just posted in current plays. Pete out Netflix. So Pete got in Netflix at 12:27. March 285s at 770. Got out at 107. 40 minutes later at 8:30. Not bad. We'll take that. But anyway, BBS chat. That's where you're going to go. Directly under that, BBS CC. So if you want to hear us, click BBSCC. Now all of a sudden, you can hear us trade live.
HPQ is not happy though.
Right now you hear,
Yeah.
that's Teresa talking. She's one of the moderators. Let's get that down here and see what we're talking about. So basically what I do is I like to listen to this while I'm watching this.
Melly has earnings tonight, or was that last?
They've already reported.
Yeah, they've already reported. I think it was not yesterday, the day before.
That's,
Don't worry about it. Okay, thank you.
so that's Maria talking, another moderator. A lot of you guys have heard about her.
It's a good dump on earnings, but
That's Pete talking.
nice rebound.
So again, we're all talking live while we're watching these.
Yeah.
Yeah, they opened down. 350 from their close yesterday was at 69. So they opened down 19. They were down $19. It's been a $30 move.
So Butters, what do you think is odd about it swinging?
You normally don't see BIIP come through. Those are for today, too.
So he
So
played.
I'm not really sure what the play is today.
Yeah, Maria, I was just about to ask you that. They were actually they're actually coupled for next week and for March as well, March 16th. They're on task.
I did not see it. I saw the one that expired this
second and March
next
16th.
So
It is,
the one.
I think,
we'll go ahead and
I'm sorry,
turn them,
but there's one
turn
that
them
came,
back off so we can talk.
Feb,
But y'all get the point,
28.
right?
I'm looking at the historic.
So here's one. He played SKX. He played the flow, $1.38 in, $1.65 out. He was in the trade for a couple hours. Not bad. So you're going to see a lot of that, right? And we're all, we're all talking live all day. We don't want y'all confused about the flow or what we're playing. We will tell you what we're playing. Now, if we're scalping the Qs real quick or scalping SPY, we're not going to, some of those are risky plays. I might trade that 20 times a day. Or I might just play a quick Facebook. You see right there where we kept topping out, and then when it finally crossed, I might scalp that stock real quick, maybe some contracts. I'm probably not going to tell you about that. What if I'm wrong, right? But anything that's a swing or, further out a couple months, like we're all in Visa. I think all the rooms in Visa. We got, when it was down at like 115, now it's like back to 122 almost. We're killing those contracts. Those we're going to tell everybody about. If I'm scalping Facebook right here, I'm not going to go yell it out scalping Facebook, okay? And, as we're talking about Facebook, here's a 185, a 190 coming in. All these are on the ask. Big sweeps, 87,000, 332,000. So you got a lot of flow in Facebook today. A lot of flow. Let's see. No new news coming through. So again, that's it. That's it in a nutshell. Let's go see what BlackBox is talking about. There looks like Watt had a great day. Somebody's playing Watt. So we do have stocks too. And we will be doing. I'll do a quick webinar on Monday about how we use this for stocks, because we got a lot of stock players as well. They're very good at what they do. So we have all kinds of scanners. Pre-market scanner tells us what's going on. This right here, post-market scanner. As soon as the market closes, this populates your top 20 most active after hours, up and down, 20 up, 20 down. And it's lightning fast. It's only volume after hours too. I need to get a video of that at some point. Actually, I may do that today. So also sometimes I'm sitting here watching just for 52-week highs to see if there's any options activity that's going with it. So Legacy just hit a, well, that's cheap, so we probably won't have anything. Ollie, we can type in Ollie and see if it had anything, just in case I missed it. And I didn't. So, but you can see how many 52-week highs they hit today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's still pretty cool. And sometimes I'll look at that and go find a strike. I've never had options on Ollie, so it's not nothing I'm going to look into. Just showing you some of the things we watch. 52-week lows. Sometimes I'll go look at those. So all kinds of tools. This isn't rocket science. This isn't hard. Look, MU, it had 11 count. Is there anything in there that I want to play, right? Now again, I like to see all sides of it. So I'm going to put puts in there too. But as you can see, this is just for today. My God. Most of this is 90% calls. And we do have a lot of people playing in the room on that. Couple puts. But that's it. So we're watching this flow all day. We're over here talking, listening, watching. We're talking about Google, what calls are playing in Google. Some people are playing Google. Let's get out of that. And I mean, that's it. That's it in a nutshell. That's options. And again, if you're new, ask questions. Ask questions. Ask questions. Oh, you can also click StockTwits. What's StockTwits saying about MU? Bullish. Should be trending. Shorts are waiting for it to drop to cover, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, we get information from all sources. What is StockTwits saying? What is the chat room saying? What's this person saying, that person saying? So that's it. That's the options. Again, this is live from the time the market opens to the time the market closes. Go ahead and take off puts again real quick. Before I make a purchase, I always look at that because I like to see both sides. See, somebody bought some April VNO, and $55,000. That doesn't mean it's a winning trade. We can't predict that. But we can say that we're at least watching, following, analyzing smart money, right? And that's the best thing you can do in the stock market. Follow the money. Follow the money. The big money, the smart money. Not some guy that's, you know, hey man, Uncle Bob said I need to buy a Target. That's not what I'm looking for. I want to see Uncle Bob's trade right here. Then I might follow Uncle Bob. Anyway, that's options. You guys, I'll post this in the chat room shortly. If you got any questions, obviously let me know. We'll go ahead and end this, which I've forgotten how to do. Stop recording. All right, thanks guys.